PowerNation Under the Hood is brought to you by Summit Racing Equipment.
Hot rodding was born out of rebellion. This dude's coupe defies authority. Mr. Brad, that is one pretty little 32.
All right.
How you doing, brother?
Thank you, man.
In here. Thanks for that cool car you brought in here, man.
I was afraid it might blend into the background, but looks like it's standing up pretty good.
Oh, man, she's a looker. That paint job looks like you could walk off in it, man.
Yeah, that's many, many hours and raw hands and wore out buffing pads and a lot of sweat.
Oh, it shows that you guys put some effort in that thing.
Yes, sir.
Man, I don't know if you can get any cooler than a 32 Ford.
No, no way, especially chopped, black, a lot of horsepower. That's where it's at.
With the chop on this thing, how much did you cut it?
That one's 3.5.
That's 3.5 square, right?
That's square on this one, yeah. Yeah, sometimes they'll do a little more in the front, but this one's a square chop.
How hard was it to fill in the roof?
Yeah, that's quite the task too. That's one of those panels that you think it's flat until you try to make it, and a slight dome is way harder to do than a heavy dome.
It's only like a panel that's 4 foot by 3 foot.
Yeah, sometimes you got to have an assistant.
Yeah.
You know about that?
All the time. All the time. Now, looking at this thing, the brightwork, there really isn't a whole lot of it. And that's not just regular chrome either, is it?
No, it is. It's all nickel plated.
Nickel.
A lot of the stuff that is normally brightwork on a lot of these cars, we did in a satin black, just to break it up, not put too much nickel on it, but at the same time, not everything be gloss.
I know it's a 32 Ford, but it has that modern feel to it. You know,
it ties in with the drivetrain a little bit and some other suspension parts that we tried to do a little bit upgraded, but still keep the car very traditional.
Oh, it's got that iconic traditional look to it for sure. What's the deal with the taillights on this thing?
Those are 37 Fords, and we made the little brackets and then mounted them to the gravel guards.
Yeah, that's a real glass lens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they glow better than the LED stuff, I think. They just got a different look to them.
You know, there's a lot going on the back of a 32 Ford that a lot of people don't even think about, like how the fender body line is on it, the gas tank cover body line on it, and
then the frame covers.
And that's part of the style is the frame cover.
Yep. It ties everything together. It's bolted to the fender, which continues the flow of that, but then is also bolted to the body. Sucks around the spreader bar.
I like the rubber step. Was that to keep from somebody messing up, stepping on that pretty black paint job?
Yeah, it's a lot less maintenance. You don't have to worry about the rock chips, stuff like that, but also that traditional look. Keep that traditional tied in it.
Yeah, the car's supposed to have that from back in the day. Yeah. What's the deal with the wheels? I was thinking that was round at first.
Yeah, no, those are ovals. We got that idea from a picture we saw of a 59 Jaguar race car. We actually put the center caps together using a 68 Camaro disc brake cap and then a 65 Riviera knockoff.
How'd you come up with like the recipe of, oh yeah, we just need a Riviera?
It was extra parts laying around in the warehouse. So we just threw it all together and seen what worked, and it worked.
I gotta check out this interior now. Wow, it's black in here too, man.
Yeah.
Getting into one of these cars is a little bit different than most
It is
people
different.
like.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's like a procedure. You gotta like back into it.
Getting out's a little trickier than getting in, but push button start.
What's that gauge cluster?
That's a 50 O's. Dakota Digital redid them.
I like this thing, man. I like it a lot. That shut pretty easy.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
It's simple, but it's unreal how many cars out there that people is you just like gotta double back, slam it. But
yeah, well, it's unreal how many hours it takes to make one shut like that too. That's a lot of adjustment and getting things right and dialed in.
Yeah, you can have it done in a weekend, right?
Sure. Yep.
Now I've got to ask. I got to see what's under the hood, man.
That's probably the diamond in the box right there.
Is it loud?
Yeah, it's loud.
Is it powerful?
Yeah, it's powerful.
Well, we need to see it for sure.
All right.
Let me get out of your way.
Yeah, let me get this.
nice and easy. The suspense is killing. Well, so that's not what I was expecting.
No,
That's not.
no, I don't really know that there's any more out there in a 32 that would have a supercharged LT4.
So it's making how much?
Should be right around 680,
And it weighs probably
2,300 pounds,
Oh, wow.
2,400 pounds.
slingshot.
Yep.
Have you had it at full
feels it.
throttle?
For just a couple of seconds.
I think
Yeah, that was about all I wanted.
I could see it
Yeah.
for sure.
The first time it reacts way different than what you were expecting, so it was surprising. Yeah. Yeah, to get all that in there though, we had to take and reposition the throttle body.
Mhm.
So we built an elbow, and then all the water system on these motors, the water pumps are huge, and the water pump actually hung outside the hood. So we deleted all of that, and then we took a BMW electric water pump, mounted on the head, and then replumbed it into the engine, and then had to remake all the tensioners and the idlers for the blower pulley and the blower belts and all that. So everything's electronic.
You've added like
even-
15 things there. You
Yeah,
realize that.
all on just to get the water to circulate.
What about this
Yeah.
tank up here?
That I made that out of 1/8" aluminum, and to match the blower cover, and that is for the supercharger. That's the cooler. It runs through the intercooler that's mounted in the grill and circulates the water through the
You made
supercharger.
that was flat metal.
That was flat metal, and I shaped it and machined bungs to weld in here. I bought the cap, then I machined the
Got to
plate.
buy something like the metal, right?
Yeah, that was easy. So just ordered one, Temu probably or something, who knows. But machined the front of it to match the top of the supercharger.
It's the complete package, man. Like 32 is traditional, but what you've done to it is kind of untraditional. But man, you've knocked it out of the park.
Thank you, appreciate it.
No, thank you, man. This is awesome.
Well, we'll go for a ride.
We're done here. See you guys later.